Everyone, my name is Chitra Goswami and this video is for the summary of lesson number 128, and the name of the lesson is Digital Learning, Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. The objectives of this lesson are: students will practice designing their own spreadsheet, and students review their knowledge of using the cloud and practice sharing a spreadsheet on Google Sheets, and you are going to motivate students to practice English outside of class. For the first step, we are going to explain to the students that just like Google Docs is similar to MS Word, Google Sheets is similar to MS Excel. It is also on the cloud. And then you are going to ask one question from the students. And the question is, why is it useful to have a file on the cloud? And then you are going to tell the students to form groups of 4 or 5, and you will ask them to use their Gmail accounts to log in into Google Sheets. And then you will ask 2 questions from the students. The first is, what do you notice about Google Sheets that is similar to MS Excel? And the second question is, do you notice anything different? For the second step, you are going to tell the students to create a shared Google Sheet to track the amount of English practice they are doing outside of FEA class each day. You will remind them that this can include Duolingo, English YouTube videos, MOOCs, talking to a friend, or even practicing in front of a mirror. Their goal is to track how much time they spend practicing English for the next week. You're going to encourage them to design the spreadsheet themselves. If needed, you can guide them to include columns for names, dates, and minutes for practice. Each day, they can type in their minutes and they can use AutoSum to add up to their weekly total. For the third step, they can share the sheet with each other by clicking the share button to the top right corner. They may enter their email addresses to invite everyone in their team to join the document, or copy the website address and paste it in an email to send them. At the end of each lesson for the next week, you're going to tell the students to log in and add their practice time to Google Sheet. For the Energizer, you're going to call up the student chosen from the last day to lead the Energizer. The second part of the lesson is, are you smart with your money? And the objectives of this lesson are: students will be able to define vocabulary related to basic financial concepts, and students will be able to apply basic financial concepts such as income and debit to understand how to save money. And students will discuss the uses and importance of banks. First step, you are going to ask one question from the students. The question is, if I gave you each 500 rupees for coming to class today, what would you do with it and why? For the second question, you are going to write on the board income, saving, expenses, debt and budget. You are going to invite answers from students about what these words mean, and then you are going to share the correct answer. Then you are going to discuss 2 questions with the students. The first question is, why is it important to save money? And the second question is, what are some problems that you could face if you are in debt? The third step, you are going to divide students into groups of 4 and ask them to look at the chart of Kumar's income and debits in part A of their SRP. You are going to tell them to discuss the questions and write 3 actions that Kumar could take to save his money. After everybody has written their answers, you can ask everyone to discuss this as a class. For the fourth step, you are going to divide the groups of 4 into pairs for a TPS activity, and the questions for the TPS are: how do you get your money? Second question is, what are your top 3 biggest expenses each month? And the third question is, what could you do to save more money? For the fifth step, you are going to ask a few questions from the students, and the questions are: if you have money saved up, where can you store it to keep it safe? Second question is, what are the benefits of keeping your money in a bank rather than at home? And what are the benefits of having an ATM card? Are there any downsides? The fourth question is, if you want to open a bank account, what can you do? The sixth step is vocabulary practice time, and for every question, you're going to take 2 or 3 responses from students. And then you're going to ask the students to reply in full sentences. The questions are: what do we call the money we spend on things like food, rent and bills? And can you list 3 common monthly expenses? The third question is, how is saving different from expenses? And the fourth question is, for planning a trip to Delhi with your 2 friends, what would be your budget? Lastly, you are going to acknowledge the students for what they did well during the session, and you will conduct the pledge. Thank you so much.